welcome back to Containing Luxury. We're building stuff today. We got a little workshop going on, having fun. It was 39 degrees when we started this morning, hence the crazy hat. We got Ryan over here looking like a Russian. Crazy Ryan. We got Eddie just drilling holes. That's all he does. Just drilling holes. So we got the bunkhouses that we're finishing out. So soon you guys will see these. That's actually just some pressure treated plywood that will get covered with some Tyvek and then some siding. This one, we actually got Charles in here from our previous workshop helping out. We're putting shiplap on the ceilings, and we're gonna put some beadboard on the walls. We got the InsoFast system in these, and you can kind of see on this one, which is pretty cool. Why does it look like I'm not even wearing a shirt under my jacket? There it is. This one is super cool. So now that we're in here, we got beadboard that we're putting on the walls. We got shiplap ceilings, which are freaking awesome, but it is pushing us a little bit over budget. Not cheap. I have like $1,100 into shiplap so far, just in shiplap alone, which is kind of crazy. So we're gonna put shiplap on this wall, and then the inside of it as well. So the bathroom's gonna have a combination of shiplap and beadboard, and then we're gonna have shiplap on this whole wall, and then you'll have the beadboard. So it's gonna be kind of like beachy cool in here, but this is what we're thinking we're gonna do for all of our all of our bunkhouse builds. I almost just tripped and died. So that it's kind of blank slate, but still cool. So if you want to, then you can come in and you can paint things whatever color you want. You can mount your cabinets, do your built-ins, put your bed in, whatever you want. But then you'll have this nice big open room, which is already wired with all your electrical. You walk in, you've got all LED lighting, and then you've got a full bathroom with a nice 60-inch shower. You're gonna have a vanity here and toilet. So everything will be functioning to the point where you could buy one of these, throw a futon in, and boom, it's livable. But it's also not finished enough that if you want to buy one and do all of your custom built-ins and cabinets and Murphy bed or whatever you want to do, it will be ready for that. So and then the electrical panel is going to be mounted on the back. The AC will likely be mounted somewhere near the front door up in here, and then all the AC lines and everything will run down the side towards the back. So that's all we got for now. Yay! Whew! I almost forgot. Flooring. They're also going to have some sweet gray flooring, which maybe you can see in the video. Possibly. Anyway, I forgot before I posted this video, and I was like, wait a second. We're going to have flooring and all those. So we have some sweet waterproof vinyl flooring. That's going to be installed. That's going to be installed in all the bunkhouses. So the new ones that we're going to be hammering out and be able to sell relatively quickly. So like I said in the last video, I can't afford to be selling them for like $14,000 including shipping. There's no way. Especially now with the flooring in and the shiplap. So I think they're probably going to be like $16,000, which is still insanely cheap based on what they cost to build. And then we're just going to charge $1 a mile for delivery from San Antonio, Texas. So if you're 1,000 miles from San Antonio, that's insanely cheap on shipping as well. So it's going to be about $1,000, to ship. We're not charging you the mileage both ways or any of that kind of stuff. So these bunkhouses, again, probably going to be this is the standard too. So the standard bunkhouse, that's going to be pretty much ready if you want to build it into a tiny house, or you want to use it for a bunkhouse, you want to use it as a hunting cabin, in-law suite, whatever you want. That's going to be it's going to be about $16,000 plus $1 a mile. For the high cube version, it's gonna, we kind of realized, because we're building both of them at the exact same time, we're definitely going through more material on the high cube. because standard material, a lot of time, if it's like a full sheet of something, it's gonna be 8 foot tall. And of course the high cube is taller than 8 foot tall. So we're having to kind of come up with creative ways to not have seams showing and all that kind of stuff. So the high cube is probably gonna be about $1,500 more. It is a lot of space. I mean, there's definitely a big difference when we're walking back and forth between the high cube and the standard. So in my eyes, the high cube might be worth it for the extra $1,500. So that will be about $17,500 plus the same shipping costs for the high cube version. But keep in mind, you might have some low laying power lines, trees. Check all that stuff out before saying, oh, I definitely want to go with the high cube. There might be a situation where you can't fit the high cube. So just remember that the dimensions on the standard is about 8'6" on the outside. So for clearance, when you're measuring and laying all that stuff out, and then also the high cube is going to be 9'6". So it's really only a foot difference, but that foot makes quite a bit of difference on the inside. So that's it. Containing Luxury, second workshop, going successful. So we are, I know like a lot of these workshops that we've been like totally last minute throwing them up. We're trying to go ahead and start scheduling months out in advance. So if you do check containingluxury.com, we're going to try and have it so that if you go and click on phase 1, which is like your start to finish, or not start to finish, but like insulation, framing, rough electrical, rough plumbing, and that's the workshop you're going to want to do. That specific phase 1 is going to be once a month, and then phase 2 is going to be once a month. So you could book, December's or January's or whatever it is, and the dates will be in there. That's not the case right now, but if you keep following up on there, Ryan's trying to update that. I'm trying to run workshops and get bunkhouses out. So that's pretty much where we're at. Stick with us. We're moving along. We're adding cool features, and this is going to be a really cool 40 foot when you see it's done. I'm probably realistically, like, just with the amount of building I have going on, I'm probably a month away from the 40 foot being completed. But when you see this freaking 40 foot, it is going to be awesome. For somewhere around $75,000, I don't think there's going to be anything even close to like competition in that price range. It's ridiculous. So anyway, that's all we got. Containing Luxury out.